Hello again. Today I will talk about how I seem to have plateaued in several aspects of my life. How it seems like nothing is happening. First of all, with my NBAC, it's I pretty much started at level 4, 5-ish, and then I've just stayed at level 5. Sometimes I get up to level 6 and I do level 6, but most days it's just level 5, like and back, remembering things 5 steps back. And with my YouTube videos, I am also reaching some kind of plateau. It's not really a breakthrough, it's more, yes, I am used to this now. The same with my migraine diet. It's good enough to not have severe migraines, but not good enough to just to be on top of it all. And so it goes with most aspects of my life right now. I just see how things are kind of stabilizing at a new level, but it's also kind of not increasing anymore, not as much. It's more of a plateau. But here's my point, that a couple of years ago my friend and I decided to do a meditation, a kriya, every morning and evening for 100 days. And we did Sadhguru's Isha Kriya. I know there's controversy around Sadhguru now, but it was good. And I actually know someone who's still doing that one. So we did that every day for 100 days, and I think we ended up doing it for more than 100 days. Separately, where just wherever we were, if we were traveling even, we would do it. Initially there were a lot of positive effects, because up till that point I had only been able to meditate lying down, like some more hypnotic state. Now I was able to, I became good at sitting up straight in meditation. My focus increased, my mood increased, all of these things got upgraded up to a certain point where I felt I was just doing the same thing morning and evening and not deepening. Like I didn't even think that I was very good at focusing, because I kept having to go to like catch myself and come back to it. And this went on and on. But then suddenly, after the longest plateau, I started having something called lacrimation, where you are crying without being sad. The eyes were just kind of releasing something, energy. And then at one point I started seeing this, like the most purple color I have ever seen, just spinning. This thing hasn't gone away, really. But it was so purple that I had to Google the most purple color to see if it was the same. It was like electric purple. Yeah, so that's the thing. I'm very curious about what the next, just how long this plateau will be. I'm not feeling disencouraged about it. You need to practice a new habit for at least 21 days. Then of course it's around, some say 30 days, but it's more like more than 60 days that it truly becomes part of you. remembering these parts makes it so much easier to just keep going, even when it just seems, yes, this is kind of the new normal, but it's a boring new normal. Should I take on something else? Should I switch it up? Maybe not yet. Because the exertion is gone at this point, like exerting yourself to manage to do this new thing. The pain point has been shifted and all these things, and this really happened within about 20 days for me. So that's also part of my realization about self-development or changing yourself, that it's really only about 20 days, and then you're past the pain points and you've established it as a new normal. The exciting thing about this is that I keep thinking about, okay, what am I going to do once these 75 days are over? What other thing could I do for 60 or 75 days and expect the pain point to go away within day 20? What would be most effective? What would be the funniest or most fun? I've only got so much time. I really like committing to one thing at a time, and then just following through and seeing what has happened at the end of it. Mm-hmm. And the first time I did it actually was when I was 18 or 18 years old, I think, and I decided to go on a raw food diet for 30 days, and once the 30 days had passed, I just kept going, and it ended up being 2.5 years, and I kind of wrecked my health. That's also a lesson, though, that once you've established something new, then maybe switch it up once more. So what else could one do for 60 days? Committing to a business, committing to, this is the thing with YouTube, I do know it has to be a commitment of something like 6 months, but it doesn't have to be every day with low quality videos. Perhaps doing an anomalous action for 30 days would be my next thing that I will do. Bye bye.